There we go. Hi, Lacey, Sin. Oh, hi, hippie piece. We'll wait for a few people to get here. Got some things I want to show. Many things. Hey, Rosebud, prickly pear, listening while working. Oh, love back. Thank you. Which I don't think that she'll join us because, she's too busy dancing in bathrooms and, like normal people. And I'm going to show that. I'm just, like, I'm having a day. Hey, sweet. I missed you yesterday. I'm having a day where I'm dizzy. So I was going to try and get rid of the dizziness. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Nanya. Hey, Paula. I love you. Was going to try to get rid of the dizziness all the way before hey, Cat Lady, before I came live. And I just couldn't. I couldn't wait. So I'm a little dizzy, but that's what happens when I ate a lot of sodium, and I did yesterday. Hey, Becky B. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's just part of it. Hey, Keith. Long time no see. I saw you in another chat the other day, and I thought, well, there's Keith. I don't remember whose chat it was. So, of course, she went on hours and hours. Hey, cool gamer. AMD, hey. Hours and hours and hours long last night and yesterday and last night, and she erased all of it. Hey, Tally. Hey, booty hole. She took it all down. I've asked her to, I'm sitting inside so I can, yay, win-win. She took it down, so I can't show y'all everything she said. Hey, Samara. Hey, Stitching Girl. Stitching Girl sent me about life with Jim. Tammy's dizzy. It might go well. Not the same. Thanks, Becky B. Some sinus gunk over here, but feeling up. Yeah, it sucks. Hey, November. But her hours and hours and hours long. My kids are addicts, but she said addicts. I cheated on my husband. That's so sad. I didn't really watch her, Stitching Girl, but it's sad. I don't. Did a lot of people make fun of her? I think I've only heard good things about her, but I don't really know her. I didn't really watch her. I wasn't subscribed. Something to watch while I'm in bed being lazy with a sinus infection and asthma problems. So I get to CVS. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick. Hey, Sean, I love you too. She was nice. I thought so. Hey, Mystic, good to see you. So she on and on. Shannon's kids. She talked about Shannon's kids. She talked about, and I mean, instead of just like wanting to, I didn't have an affair at all. But if I was gonna have an affair, I wouldn't have picked a sister-in-law. Yeah, evidently she was live all day and half the night attacking. She was. Last week she was through with the CCCC. Right, the clown, whatever. Likes two SA inmates. She has no room to talk about. She can't talk about 8 slides in. Hey, Charlie. Well, the thing is she has no room to talk about anyone at all. I haven't made any community posts, nothing. Anything that, I've said during a live has been very small. I did say something about her making her son going away, all about her, and she did. She made it all about her. She still is. She's staying in his room, sleeping in his clothes. None of that is normal. None of that, Tammy, is normal. If you see this, it's not normal. There's nothing normal about the things that you're doing. And there's nothing normal about, if you want to say something about me, That's fine. That is absolutely just fine. Leave my kids out of it because they've done nothing to you ever. Oh, really? Frankincense and myrrh. Yeah, she's wearing his clothes, sleeping in his clothes. Um, I can see kind of why she's in his room because he worked hard and probably got nice things for himself, and it's all in his room. So she's in there gonna mess his stuff up, gonna use his stuff that he worked hard and bought for himself. The only reason, the only reason that you have a Roku TV is because he bought it for you, Tammy. And coach him. Yeah, there's no telling, sweet, how many times a day she blows him up. Yeah, she's in his clothes. Mhm. Just weird. Weird. So let's just show her content of the excellent vlogger. I want to let me get everything pulled up. So fed up. Like, come for me, fine. Leave my kids completely out of it. This is her today's content so far. Let's just show y'all. Y'all tell me if this is in any way normal. We're gonna go through memory lane like a bitch today. But this is today's. This isn't a memory. Because this is what people do, right? When they go to the movies, this is what people do. They go in the bathroom, and this isn't the first or second time we've seen this idiot do this. Yeah, Tammy, this is what grown ass women mothers do. This is. What are you laughing at? Though his pockets are empty, he still makes it small. Just pick papers in the bar. There's a lot of germs in there, Diane. And let's notice, she touches the toilet with her hand. All she does is dance. You don't see any hand washing. Touch your face. There you go. And your mouth. Touch your mouth again. Flush the toilet and touch your mouth over and over. Stupid. This is the fool that sat for hours upon hours yesterday talking shit about me, Shannon, Lavender Sunday, Who else did she talk about? No, Angelo. I mean, she said vile, disgusting things about Angelo. Where the fact that she talked about my kids, though, you nasty bitch. And I would have to ask myself, what in the hell is she clapping about? What are you clapping about, Tammy? What in the world is there to clap about? You moron. What she drug Carrie so bad. Right. And I guess she doxed Carrie, which it's not the first time she doxes me all the time. I get it, Randy. She has done it to me. Oh, I know, Tammy. I know. I was in her chat yelling, but I was already blocked. Everybody's blocked. And she said, Carrie Y gives me a lot of money. No, she doesn't. Um, what else? There was two people that she got mixed up with. I didn't know that. I didn't know that someone else was live. Let's see. Oh, and Lucy. She went on and on and on about Lucy and how Lucy's dad. I've never seen anyone so tickled with the fact that someone's father has cancer. Oh, Shauna, I don't know what set her off yesterday. I don't. Hey, Life Rewinded. If I was going to dance at the movies, I'd do it in the lobby. I certainly wouldn't flush the toilet and then lick my hand like she just did. So there's that. So we're going to go down through it. Yes. Yep. She's happy that Lucy's dad has cancer. So I'm going to show y'all exactly because she says that, when our parents are sick, here's what she says. She says that Shannon spends no time with her mom. Shannon's mom lives with her, you asswipe. Shannon spends all of her time, except the little bit of time she gets to carve out to be on here. That's it. She spends all of her time with her mom. She says Lucy doesn't spend enough time with her dad. Well, here's what. She spends a lot of time with her dad. She just doesn't video it. You freaking weirdo. But I can show y'all right now. And I'm going to tell you something, Tammy. This is what I promise you. I promise you. You mention my kids again, I'm going to have Nora and BJ up here on my fucking panel. That goes against every bit of what I believe in. I don't think that family members should be brought into YouTube stuff, but I'm telling you, I will have her brother and sister up here telling y'all the truth about what Tammy was doing while her mom was sick. I absolutely will. Cat lady, we'll be praying for you. That's something else that makes her mad when somebody prays for someone else. Why does that make you mad, Tammy? Why? Why? Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, Miss Number. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. I didn't do it right, but that's as good as Freeside is the best. But she needs to keep her okay. Then she called Shannon's daughter fat. Let me tell y'all something. That's a minor girl that she's calling fat. These are one of the worst things you can do, really, honestly and truly, to any woman is fat shame them. Honestly. But the worst thing you can do to a child in their formative years is to talk about their weight. Most kids, not all, because you have some kids that, excuse me, they're just on just thin all the time. They don't go through that chubby stage. When kids go through, thank you, Snooks. It's beautiful. I love it. Thank you. When kids are going through that, you don't mention it. She was basically trying to dry beg. 54 years old and her wisdom teeth are coming in. Yeah, and that's bullshit, Lavender Sunday. I guarantee you that's bullshit. I've seen her, she'll be on a tangent and all of a sudden remember she's supposed to have a toothache. She does it all in the name of God. Right. You never talk about a child's weight, boy or girl, honestly. You just don't. Those words stick with them all the time. If they're underweight or if they're overweight, you don't do it. I'd rather be fat than be like her. Oh, me too. Right, at that age, yeah, your teeth aren't coming in. So let's see. So I'm gonna show y'all just a little bit of history because she's pretty much begged me to. She's pretty much I want to ignore her, but you know how that there's that one and I always say if there's anybody on here that I watch a lot most of their moves, it's Tammy. But I don't down her for the things she can't help. I will absolutely the things you can help, but I'm going to show y'all some things that she could have helped. I've went through all these. This is what led me to meet Tammy when I joined Twitter, not YouTube, Twitter. Now, this isn't the channel that I watched Tammy on. The channel that I watched Tammy on was Spirit, the one she's on now, Spirit Finder. And that was in 2014 when we had our first interaction. 2015 when I reached out to her and thought maybe she just needs a friend. Okay. This right here is 2013, 2012, 2013, while her mom was sick and in the hospital with cancer. Shannon, Lucy, this is for you. This is what that loser was doing while her mom, who she videoed right here, y'all can see, was in the hospital in cancer. She shows her mom at one of the most vulnerable times of her life. I'm not going to show that video, but it's on there. I didn't put it on there. She put it on there. Here's what Tammy was doing 9 years ago when she's telling everybody how she took care of her mom. And that's a lie. Nora did. You did not. You somehow did trick your mom into signing over power of attorney. That can be proven. Fuck with me. I'll have Nora up. Do it, Tammy. Do it. I'm done with you. This is what she was doing in Scotty's years when he was a child and needed a mom. She was sucking down drugs, sucking on cigarettes, laying in bed. Now, I want y'all to see every one of her videos. In bed, in bed, in bed, in bed, in bed. All of them. Except for one. There might be one more. All of these is where she's in bed. So tell us again, Tammy, how you were such a good daughter and took care of your mother. Because right here, let me show y'all where she gives herself. We all are going to go down memory lane where she gave herself ALS. But let's see. There's one where she's saying, Scotty, I wish you knew who your mother used to be. Pain, rant from pain, pain, sick, dying, sick. Let me find the web over. Now y'all can see how young Scotty is here. Just a child. Come on, where is it? It's hard to read the names, but she puts rant over leukemia. Oh, here's where she's talking to the team.
Laughed with family members, especially my sister, about how.
And she whispers a lot in these, by the way.
Residents will be there in the morning, team. I would expect it from you guys, residents, interns, but not people that are 64 years old, Dr. Newcomb. Like you and Jones.
Now let's still talking about Mr. Jones. She's still in the same trailer park. But by the way, here she is making Nora told her something the doctor said, and she's going to make a video to him. I know, Diane. I know. Yeah, she put that on YouTube. She put that on YouTube. Her poor mom. Oh. There. Instead of going and handling her business, she makes a video to Dr. Newcomb. He don't give a shit, Tammy. He didn't then. He don't now. He's not watching you.
Why?
Okay, now this is where, okay, notice everyone, the name of this is My Relations to John Wayne, Jim Morrison, and Tommy Morrison. Tommy Morrison being, okay, Tommy Morrison's well known. How is he well known? Well, you would think it would be for being in the movie Rocky 5. No, that is not, I'm sorry, Rocky 4. That is not what he's most known for. You know what he's most known for? Having AIDS and not telling the boxing bureau and going in the ring. So he got a positive test, didn't tell anybody, hid it from them, and went and boxed. That's what he's famous for. By the way, Tammy. So if I was, which you're not related to, but if you was, it's not something to brag about. You being related to John Wayne, I think everybody has an ancestor that says you're either related to John Wayne or Jesse James. But this is where, okay, she decides that she's somebody that finds faux pas in movies. I want to find the cancer one, though, where she gave herself leukemia and somehow never got treatment for it. It just freaking went away. It's a miracle. Another YouTube miracle. Y'all can see that I've watched these. Y'all, okay, also, I want y'all to note that there's many of young Scotty, as she calls him, up with her at 2:00 in the morning, right? So let's just go through. I went to one. She homeschooled him on the Hey Warrior Grandma on the ABECA system, which I love the ABECA system myself. It's a Christian-based homeschooling program. I love it. But tell me, how did he learn anything with her laying in bed? He did it on his own, or he had a tutor? I don't know. He just did it on his own. But school nights, I Googled what night these were. There's one that he was up 2:00 in the morning on a Thursday. Make it make sense, Tammy. Make it make sense. You bummer. My son. Bathtub. Me and Scott. Look at her interactions.
Dirty hoe.
Here,
And then he, for some godforsaken reason, goes over there to the rake to go. I still don't get that.
here,
Oh my God, we don't got Cat in the Hat on, do we have it on DVR?
Right, Lavender Sunday.
Oh my God,
Hey, Mad Max.
Do we? Oh wait, I just don't get the lick and the
I'll get to
the
it.
rake.
That's a good thumbnail,
I don't get the lick and the rake. I know his name. Who done the show? Crap. Now cut your tail off.
Whoa.
Anything.
All right,
Anything?
and you see this mustache she's got? That's not hair. That's a nicotine mustache. That's from somebody that chain smokes, and doesn't take a bath. Just so everybody knows. The name of this channel is Spirit Finder 123 for anybody that would like to go back and really see the real Tammy. Oh, this is her supernatural experience. This is where she says she went to visit her mom in the hospital, and they're making her wear the hospital bracelet all the time. You notice that her sister is staying at the hospital with her mom, not Tammy, just her sister. Oh, this is her bloopers where she gets paid. Blooper fun. I can't. I told y'all about these the other night. She said she got paid. Rant over my leukemia. God help me.
The word commode.
Yeah. Get ready, y'all. She gave herself leukemia, much like she gave herself. She's just been talking shit again, Melanie.
Actually, I have a house. My sister knows. Heck, she was in the house, mom's house.
Her sister lives in mom's house. Her sister lives in mom's house. Takes care of mom.
William knows. My church knows. It's something I haven't decided yet. If you're not chronically sick, you just need to click the hell off. Whoever in the hell this world may watch or come across this, when the title leukemia pops up, I'm talking about chronic sick folk, not somebody that has a cold. God bless them too. Now, damn it, I am sick and tired of being sick.
No, you're not.
And I cut down on my cursing a lot.
She loves being sick, and she gave herself the one diagnosis that she wants all the time. And I want you, Tammy, to go on Twitter and hashtag ALS and see how people are struggling with it.
I'm having a rough time with dealing with what the heck's going on with me. I have been trying for 5 years to find out what the hell's wrong with me.
Well, you're going to have to add 5 more years to that, Melanie.
But since about after Tennessee in July, and the end of August 2012, Tammy was no longer Tammy. Specialist after specialist after specialist.
That has nothing to do with all the Norco you pop, right? All the Norco and that pain patch on your chest.
Specialist after specialist after specialist. Finally, I got someone to listen, which was my stomach doctor, to run some blood. Not the stupid white and red count CBC and CMP.
Yeah, Jess.
More. And I demanded the hell out of it. And I didn't care if my fucking insurance paid for it or not. I got just enough to raise a red flag, to move on. I already had the blood specialist. 6 years ago, I was sent to the bastard before my total hysterectomy. Even then, I was trying to tell these people, you're doing it wrong. You're not looking right. Blood. So I went Monday, before I went up to the hospital at the cancer center for my mom, to meet my sister, to see my mom after her 3rd surgery. That was, we talking about dumbasses.
But now you hear her today, and she was with her mom 24/7 and took care of her. Please remember that.
It was closing time. Last patient. He comes in, tells me I'm in the wrong place. Man, I didn't get mad. I cried. As yet he again ran the CBC and CMP. Yet again, my white count, 56,000. If people don't know out there what the heck a white blood count is, when you get in those kind of levels, man, come on. Wake the hell up. As they were in the 30s. Here's an antibiotic. Here's another antibiotic. My ass is damn sore from shots and pills, and even the internet ain't really specific enough about what the blood flow does. And even when you do the blood flow, that's just really another red flag to go further for another fucking further. What happens with cancer, man, is that it's going to come to a person's life, and pop up almost before it's too late.
Such a liar. And this has been going on for years.
Oh yeah, you can treat it, and you can radiate, and you can get chemo, and you can get this and that. Bullshit. Because it's almost. Yep. This thing is running a lot of crap, but I
Yeah, she picked the wrong bitch.
just can't talk and tell my own son the multiplicity and of what they look for when they look. Damn it!
Why can't you tell your own son? Because it's a lie.
I'm getting very upset because I'm not really upset. I'm not. I don't get upset. My anger is really sadness. Because I want to live. I'm too young for this. Down, Christmas ball, it fell. Chronic. It's chronic lymphomia, the lymphomic system of your whole damn body.
Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that.
Leukemia. And they're not even done. They're not even done.
Leukemia. Hold on, let me rewind it.
And they're not even done.
Oh, wait.
They're not even done.
Yeah, y'all may not have heard her say leukemia.
Down, Christmas ball, it fell. Chronic. It's chronic lymphomia, the lymphomic system of your whole damn body. Leukemia. And they're not even done. They're not even done. As I've said in so many videos, here's my window. That's what I look out of in my life. My thoughts. What do they actually think that blood is going to do? Except flow. Except flow. That is stupid. I'm trying
That's sweet, yeah.
to clean my toilet, my commode. I love that word. Commode, commode. I hate the word commode. Man, it's dumb. It's dumb, it's dumb, it's dumb.
Right, Keith. Right.
A blood disease, man. Blood disease. Leukemia, man.
Hear it?
If you try your whole last 6 years of your life.
Where's your Sjogren's, Tammy?
Oh, man. Because I haven't really come to terms with it. No. I come to terms with it. I don't know what I'm going to think and feel and do.
So let me tell y'all why she put these videos out. For her sister and brother to see. That's why these videos came out then. For her sister and brother to see. Now let's see if let's see if we can find where she gave herself ALS. Because the other day, she turned around and she showed a wheelchair. Oh, wait, let's also find, let's watch this one here, everyone. My husband with a woman, which, it never happened. And my marriage must suck, blah, 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 blah. Right? Right, Tammy? Right?
What kind of stress are you under, man? Who you hanging around? Who you married to? Do you love them or are you in love with them? Which one? If you're not in love with somebody, you will be broken. I love William. I'm not in love with him. No.
Sorry, Becky.
Not at all. You'll stay with somebody for security, children. You know each other so well. Like nobody would.
So y'all heard that. I'm with William, but I am not in love with William. Yeah, the special made, right. Tam timeline. This is where she loves William, but she's not in love with him. So, but you're projecting all of your unhappiness onto us. It's nobody's fault here that you're not in love with your husband, you freaking weirdo. Why did you marry him if you're not in love with him? Why do you stay with him if you're not in love with him? I'm certainly in love with my husband. I love everything about him. Every single thing about him. There's a few things that get on my nerves, like the way he eats peanuts. For some reason, he eats them like he's shaking dice. I don't understand that, but he does it. Okay, it's fine. He snores awfully, but I accept that because I'm in love with him. Stupid. You are not in love with your husband, so you project your bad marriage onto us, Tammy. You suck as a wife. You suck as a mother, and you triple suck as a human. Talk about my kids again, bitch. And by the way, that bullshit lie she was telling yesterday on her live that Angelo just messaged her out of nowhere, that's not true. She messaged Angelo first. She messaged him out of nowhere. So, oh, that's part 3. Let's see. Tammy says we talk about her family and blame them. Well, let's have a listen.
And I took the punches. The one who took the punches on live streams with people was me too. I took punches for Scotty. I took punches for William when they've been guilty as well. But I took it for my boy. I took it for William. And people thought all the time it was me being wrong. They are wrong. They are damn wrong on the internet. That is damn true. I took a lot of motherfucking shit for the sake of Scotty on this internet and for the sake of William on this internet. Yes, I have. There's a lot of things that people cut me down for. They don't know that some of it was Scotty and some of it was William. A large percentile, I might add. That's right.
Like what, Tammy? Like what? Examples, please.
I don't see Scotty with bypasses down his chest. I don't see William with it. I don't see Scotty with stents. I don't see William with stents. Good goddamn. People just sort of think they know in your life. They don't know a motherfucking goddamn thing. No, they don't. Well, political this and political that. And this
her religion awful quick and an awful lot.
And this and that. Good God, committee, shut the hell up. I'm telling the truth about 2020. That's all William talked about was that Trump shit. After a while, I take the heat of a lot of stuff that happens over here. And I just take it and take it and take it and take it and take it. That ain't a victim mentality. That's the truth, the truth, the truth, the truth, the truth, 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 truth,
victim mentality.
Just get the fuck out of my face with it. I don't want to hear it.
So there's her blaming her husband and son. Oh, she kept talking about the Suboxone yesterday. Doesn't know shit about shit. Doesn't know anything about the story. It's her gossiping. I mean, not gossiping. Putting down the military. I'm trying to find where she had ALS. Here's her being racist. Last night, she kept talking about how people's childhoods were bad. And she's, okay, and saying Angela was jealous because she had a good childhood, right? That was Angela. He's jealous because, he didn't have a parents. You have said over and over and over that your dad done bad things to you, Tammy. Why do you worship him? Because that's not what happens when you've been touched. It's just not. Here's her being a gang member.
People be afraid of crime. Give me a fucking break. Sorry, women. I want to be lied to you. When it comes to 666 Mafia. Don't let them lie to you. You gotta be... Yeah, I can't speak for any other gang because I want to stay the fuck far away from them. Wrong color, wouldn't you say? I should have wore a bandana. I'd have wore red, but my colors are blue. Ain't that right? My real colors are blue. Yeah, do I need to deal with it again? Sorry, Snoop. We need to deal with it. to the gang called the Crips. Don't talk to me about what you think you know that I know downtown Jackson, okay? When I took up Crossroads. And Shannon got bitched and laughed at me about the gang downtown Jackson. Already lived it with his father.
Suggested 36 Mafia pop in my collar.
Thank you very much. 666 fucking Mafia. Boom. There's that Snoop Dogg.
It's 36 Mafia, you damn idiot.
Lived it. That's true.
36 Mafia and Snoop. Are we jealous? No.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all may not know. Now she's a gang member, so, you know, there's that. Oh, I got something in my eye. Here's the whiteboard, obviously. I mean, these are going back months and months and months. There's the Walmart trip. Triple joint in her neck. Liar. Zumba choreographer. So I don't see it. She definitely, I promise y'all, I can't, what gang member is she now? All of a sudden, she's a 666 Mafia, which is, you know, the 36 Mafia is a rap group. So good job, Tam. Good job. This is where she spontaneously combusts. This is where she said she had a master's degree. Keep lying, Tammy. Keep lying about me, and I'll show the truth about you. This is where she don't know sign language and pretends she does. I don't watch the drama community, but that's where she's constantly talking about us. Where she said Savage was racist because she called somebody a Yankee. How about we talk about, Tammy, on your other channel where you stole a kitten? You stole a kitten that was wearing a collar, but you said you thought it was homeless because it was outside, even though it had a collar. How about that, Tammy? How long have you been just picking up random kittens? Because don't you have a new kitten now? You do. Her job accomplishments, they're so... It's funny. There's nothing she hasn't done, but we can see that she didn't get out of bed for years. For years, she didn't get out of bed. There's her transcript from, she says her alma mater, where she went to she had one class, I think. No, she may have more than one class, but she in no way got her degree. Absolutely no way did she. Where is her ALS one? Somebody help me. Tam's jobs, her blind study. Yeah, when she... Hey, Lucy, the clips about her fake ALS, you want to talk about people committing crime. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm right here at it. Thank you, Lucy.
When you're videoing about your medical, you're not making it up. No, you're not.
Okay. So recap for anybody. I just showed y'all where, thank you, Plain Jane. She, on her other channel, gave herself leukemia.
Hey, I'm not. To say a person wants to be sick is a psycho.
You want to be sick.
That person's psychotic. They're always trying to figure out your medical diseases. That person's psychopathic. I'm a strong woman. I don't care what people say about me. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I'm confident. I love people. I don't stand down to nobody or anything. I'm standing up after a bone marrow biopsy. Yesterday.
That's a lie.
Good gracious. Here they go scheduling a dead burn infusional bone marrow biopsy. Take a good look, you naysayers, what a bone marrow biopsy does. What are they looking for?
But, Tam, back 9 years ago, You got diagnosed with leukemia. So what were they looking for?
It's a big word. You know what that means? It don't stand for crip, okay? He's weak
C stands for cancer, y'all.
individual people. I feel your pain, man. I'm there for people medically. I'm there for people in general. And those people were screaming and more insane than me on Susie's live stream, man. You have cut my medical down. You even brought hematology up. Yes, ma'am, it's tomorrow.
Mm.
And then your people are like, hematology's blood. Duh. Duh. It's at the cancer center. Hematology's looking for leukemia, you idiotic, illiterate.
Y'all see how long she has been trying to get leukemia. I think I have it.
Weak, cowardly women. Because you don't know jack squat. It is true. ALS is true. Somebody's talking about ALS. It is true. It is true. It is true. It is true. It is true.
Here it is. Now, in this clip, we have cancer, some more leukemia, which, I mean, same, but I don't know how it's classified. And now we have ALS, which isn't cancer at all.
So you can blame my craziness when we explain that too in court. You'll understand why my cognitive doesn't work right anymore. William does. Hematology knows why my brain don't work right, don't they, Will?
I don't know.
No, we know yours don't,
He
honey.
said, I don't know.
Because we have medical proof of what happened to you with your mind, but we'll go to court for defamation and fraud and unthankfulness and hurt people's feelings, Will.
Me too, Lori.
We'll do that. Guess that'll be a good day, won't it? I guess they'll have to pay us money to get us down there somehow, won't they?
Oh,
Because I just never look for a place to live. I'm not ready to look for one. I don't have no appointment next Thursday, do I, William?
yeah.
And our voice clips because they're getting up there too easy. They're getting out there too easy because I'm not lying about ALS, y'all. I'm not lying about it. When I'm telling y'all my kneecaps are falling out, I'm telling y'all the truth. That's why my mind ain't working right. They're working. Somebody type, get your medicines right. That's what they're working on right now at hematology. They're trying to
Liar.
figure out with pain management and hematology and oncology what to do because it messed up my brain. It's slowing the cognitive down and I can't control. Sometimes it looks like I'm having a stroke.
How dare
My
you?
feet are dragging. My kneecaps are coming out. I'm just not showing it. I'm telling the truth about the ALS.
No,
I'm telling the truth.
sadly, the sad thing is ALS doesn't affect the brain at all. You lose your whole body, but still have all your cognitive, all of it, Tammy. You should have probably at least Googled something before you gave yourself that disease.
I am. It took about 3 doctors to make sure I had it,
3.
but I didn't tell nobody but Lisa and Nippy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
This son of a bitch thing affected my brain.
Mm-hmm.
I promise. I'm telling the truth. So it appears to be bipolar and mania. No, if y'all notice, I changed in August. Bad. August. Not just because they took me off fentanyl, y'all. I'm not on fentanyl. I was getting the
Oh, yeah, she changed not because they, and let me be clear about why she came off fentanyl. They said you can either have fentanyl or Klonopin. You can't have both. She could have kept the fentanyl if she got rid of the Klonopin, and she kept Klonopin. And I have receipts to prove that, Tammy. So please tell me I'm lying.
truth in August. And I thought, oh my God. And before that, they made a diagnosis. They thought at the beginning of this year, I never told nobody. And I said, oh God, no, hell no. It's affecting my eyes, everything, my swallowing. That's why I can't swallow. It's not just Sjogren's.
Oh, now
I'm telling the truth about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I am.
Liar.
I don't want to tell the truth about it. I don't want to deal with it. I want to pretend like it's not real, and I don't want to talk about it. But it's still true.
Oh, Lord, she must have drank some Gatorade because we're going to get a tear.
Yeah. So we'll get off that.
Oh, it's insane to me, Lucy.
Looking on my fucking list. Do I give a shit what anybody thinks about me?
Yes,
The
you
only
do.
kind of people that I did and do are those who were authentic. Real people. May you find me in the right spots. I do have a Twitter, and I do what I want to do.
I knockout ALS. I'm so sorry.
May you find me right on Facebook. May you find, I'm not going to give out my new YouTube channels because they're doing very good.
Sure, PewDiePie.
The world is learning. The world is educating.
Mm-hmm.
The world wants to.
Mm-hmm.
They're not a bunch of opinionated freaks.
Don't.
No, they're learning. They're opening their brains with people who can't sit behind keyboards and clock in and clock out at a job. I'm just doing it for free.
She's never clocked in and clocked out except for at Waffle House and the jail until she screwed an inmate.
To help. Before I pass away on this fucking earth. And learning more and more every day about ALS. It's very hard.
Liar.
Very hard. I couldn't see out there where I was. Then my whole left kneecap came out there and I was out there all by myself. And I said, maybe this be the end, Jesus. Maybe tonight I'll go on home.
Yeah, because y'all do know that whenever your knee pops out of place, sometimes you go to Jesus.
And meant it.
Right, Lucy.
And meant it. Because death doesn't scare me. Ever. Ever.
And these, when she's so thin, she looks like my Uncle Don. I know I've said that before, but it's true.
I've learned to put my own kneecap back in now.
Yeah.
It is a disease, but I've already ordered what they call the scooters. Yeah. Mr. Jones is going to have the ride of his life trying to get a ramp out here, but he's going to have to do it by law.
Still hasn't. This was 2019. And let's be clear, the reason that the whole kneecap, Tracy, the whole kneecap, the reason that she gave herself ALS is because the porch raised $3,000 for her to move. And she decided she would just kill herself off with ALS and because she lied about moving.
So I can get this wheelchair up. That's why I'm dancing till I can't dance no more. Tried to last night. That's when my kneecap came out.
Mm-hmm.
When I jump her up and around and dance, there was a song that said, I hope you dance, remember?
Yeah.
Remember that song?
Yeah, we love that song. We love that song. How are you choreographing Zumba?
Once your muscles coordinations are gone with ALS, it's over. It also messes the cognitive up bad.
No, it don't.
You have to figure out what type you have. There's not just one type. You're an idiot if you think there's just one type of ALS because everybody's body's different. My tryptase is now 62. My blood test of tryptase is 62. So you start to figure it out, world, and make your own damn judgments
still
again.
Running and
on my death date, just pick and choose when you're mocking and scoffing me. We don't care. We don't care. Yeah. The offshoot of ALS is why the Sjogren's kicked in. We've already figured all this shit out. You don't see me video in doctors anymore, do you? You don't see me video in the grocery store no more, do you? I told Nippy that I'd be disappearing anyway when it came to showing my privacy shit.
But we see her at the grocery store a lot, when their stamps come in. We see her at the doctor every time she goes to the doctor. If she can talk them into giving her an infusion, oh my goodness, she's holding that up like a badge.
Like everybody else. But I'm going to become more private, like a hermit, than anybody would ever dream of. And I hope that YouTube teaches you some shit.
Now, 2019, y'all. 2019.
I hope YouTube will clack your ass away. Shit. All these opinions and expressions. Shit. Yes, I do. I have ALS. That's what it's called. Y'all call it Lou Gehrig's. I have ALS, so y'all can go screw yourselves, okay?
Now we're in 2020.
You won't have to call me crazy much longer, Mama, okay? You won't have to worry about William leaving my high, dry ass, Mama. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, everyone. Just in case you were worried, Mama went back for more. Mama is back in the building and loves her some Tam Tam.
And sometimes I'll just be holding something and it'll just fall right the hell out. Gone out of there. Sometimes I can't even pick something up. No lie. I'll be like, move, go, move your arm. I don't say. Yeah. And then all the rest will kick in. All of it kicked in. I just didn't know what was kicking the hell in. Yeah, all of it. Not hypochondriacism. I want to know my body. You should too. Hopefully you will.
Never change.
Not because of me. I really don't mind to go on home. No, well, I'd like to be here for Scotty. But he knows it's enough when I laugh about the medical industry. Oh no.
Did y'all see that
But anyway,
roach in the back?
Suck it. There's always some kind of medicine in here too for my throat.
I saw a bug crawling in the back.
No, well, I'd like to be here for Scotty.
Watch back
But he
there.
knows it's enough when I laugh about the medical industry.
See it?
Oh no. But anyway, man. Suck it. There's always some kind of medicine in here too for my throat. With water. It's Dot Sprite was mixed with something for behind your throat.
Wow.
It ain't working. It don't work.
Listen to her pour out of that. First of all, yeah, there's Kenny. We wonder where Kenny's been. Y'all can hear her pouring out of her 2-liter. Gulp, 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 gulp into her Bubba cup.
I don't know what tomorrow holds. Is it tomorrow? Forgetfulness sucks. If you were very, very intelligent and you lose that, that'll
There's the
You
bug
want the
back.
truth? It'll make you want to kill yourself. Okay? That's no lie.
Kenny's
What
back.
I've got causes
See
you to
him?
have
There he goes.
thoughts you don't want to have. You don't want them. They're there. When your brain was real smart, the fucker won't work right.
But
If
you're worried about Shannon. You're worried about Shannon keeping her house a certain way. You're worried about how somebody house keeps, and you have Kenny the cockroach running all over your wall back there. Gotcha. We got you, Tammy.
you off, but at least you're honest.
I can't believe I've never
Sucks,
noticed
man.
that before.
Working on these muscles, slurred speech is kicking in. That's a fact.
No, it's fine.
It's evident you can hear the slurred speech. And I promised everybody on my channel, if it got too bad, you'd never see me again. No, I will not video from a wheelchair. Never gonna happen.
Yeah, we
Ever.
know. We know.
Yeah, maybe okay for some people. Nope. That's why I'm working so hard right now. And when it's over, it's over. You can side of my face is drooping, the swelling is thick. It's accelerating
See how
very
she
quickly.
starts making her.
Didn't get full protocol. Way until the end of August with Rex Williams. It's not gonna be good. It ain't good. It's not good. Your mind will mess up. You'll forget. It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. I agree with that.
No, I won't video that way. No.
She
Nope.
has a wheelchair sitting over somewhere in that trailer. But look at all her Diet Sprite. Now, note, she said, yeah, I put Diet Sprite in here with medicine, blah, blah, blah. Look at these 2 liters in the background. Look at there. Look.
Pretty wheelchair, though. It's just not here. It's in a little warehouse. Little storage thingy. It's not my storage. Where's my wheelchair, really? Where's my wheelchair? Over there. With them. Over there. It is. It's nice.
Yeah, that was referring to Eric.
Special shoes are being made. That's true. And once this part gives out and I'm not able to...
See, Lavender Sunday, I've never even noticed that she keeps cereal in the refrigerator.
And my muscles give out. That won't be me if I can't be me. There's times through the day.
This was 2020.
My brain won't communicate with my arms anymore. I'll tell it go, and they won't go. Once it accelerates fast. Yeah.
Now, that's the boxing shit that I had fuck all to do with, you dumb bitch. Happened in 2017? Maybe 2016, but I think it was 2017. Something that you continuously talk about. Put it on me when I didn't do it. And so don't get mad when I bring up your past. I'll go back 9 years. And let me tell you something. I'll go back to childhood if you keep fucking with me.
It does. Yeah.
I'm tired of you.
It does. Depends on the person. I'm just such a fighter. That before Corona, I knew what to do. When they took me to Texas.
Nobody took you to Texas.
Across that river. They did.
Nobody did.
All the way there.
Eric did not.
Figure out what to do.
Fun fact, Eric, there is a guy named Eric that lives across that pond. He doesn't know Tammy. He doesn't want to know Tammy. Doesn't want anything to do with her.
The way Patrick Swayze or Roger Bennett beat his, certain people who have a different frame of mind won't give in until they have to. That's true. That's a fact. That's a fact.
A fact.
So there's other ways with your muscles to do things if you can.
I don't stand down to you cowardly idiots. Y'all are less than me in intelligence, but you think you're not.
L.A. Mornos.
You think you're not.
So y'all tell me that's not L.A. Mornos. Tell me it's not. Right. Just imagine if a liar's pants really did catch on fire. I never know. Yeah, I most of the time don't know what she's talking about, but I'm telling you right now, I want her. You want to talk about me, Tammy, because I do talk about you sometimes. Absolutely. Talk about me all you want to. Do it. It's fine. "2017. All right, she keeps talking. Do you have the clip where Scotty is the Air Force plane flew over to California? Yeah, it's over there somewhere. I don't know if I could find it or not. Look, I loved L.A. Mornos too, but if she's got a twin out there, boom. Ooh, knockout ALS. You know what? Can you imagine her with ALS and how sorry she would feel for herself? Which I would too. I would too. I know I would. But after her wishing that she got it, I trust Aline more than I would trust her. And Lucy, I hope you was here watching when she talks about the fact that saying that you're not spending time with your father. I'm so sorry that your father's sick, but let me just say, I just showed Spirit Finder 1, 2, 3, where she's not with her sick mother. She's laying in the bed with a fentanyl patch, sucking one cigarette down after another, worrying about herself, not worrying about her mom. Okay. I'm not saying she didn't worry about her mom, but she's not taking care of her mom. So don't you dare, Tammy, say that nobody on here is spending enough time with family. People on here aren't doing what you think they should do because you're not doing what we think you should do. So how's that? Melanie, you're not wrong. She'll outlive us all. Absolutely. Yeah. And I hope she does. I hope, does she get donos? She used to. I don't know. That's what she's mad about, Snooks, is she don't get them like she did because she runs people off. Daria here was a good supporter, good friend to her. I tried to be a friend to her. Most of us donated to help her move because we wanted her to have a better life. What happened to the porch? I think you better believe it, Warrior Grandma. You better believe it. I'm thinking I walked past Tammy, we looked for life advice. Yes. From the day we got my doctor has stage 4 pancreatic cancer, I was upset and in shock. I posted asking for prayers for him, and she responded saying God gave him cancer. Right. No good deed. Hey, Joanne Dallas. No good deed goes unpunished with Tammy. If you help her, it will come back to bite you in the ass every single time. You mark my word on that. It's the God's honest truth. I love being at home, Joanne. Pam's little girl. Oh, okay, Teresa. I didn't know. I dropped her link to help show the mode she has to know how to drop the link. She knows how to drop. Well, here's also what she says that we ask for super chats and members. Everybody needs money, Tammy. Everybody needs money. But thank you, Joanne. Yes, please give me a thumbs up for my self-esteem. I need it. Let's show Tammy how bad she sucks. And she's like, y'all do this, y'all do that. People, thank you, sweet. I love y'all. But under her videos, she goes and she pins her PayPal and her Cash App to just about every one of them. It's hard, Shauna, right? Lucy, I know it doesn't matter their age. It doesn't matter your age. When you are going through that, she trashes us for not coming up, not showing our homes, not telling our medical problems, our health issues. But when people have, she weaponizes it. Right. Like the first time I turned my camera on, your glasses look stupid. Your house is ugly. No, I think you're right on that. She also asks her YouTube friends for money behind the scenes regularly. Oh, I know that. I know that. She thinks we don't know that. We know that. I went to the Veterans Hospital today for a regular old lady checkup. Blood pressure too high. Oh, no. Ugh, sweet. Lucy, yes, it's been, I shouldn't speak for Lucy, but it's kind of recent. But sadly, Tammy's taken pleasure out of Lucy's pain. That's when you better believe it. When my nanny got sick, right here, but I was in a position kind of where I could. But here's the thing, Tammy, is I had my own business. I shut it down because I knew that she was in her last days and I wasn't going to miss them. I shut everything down and stopped what I was doing to come. You didn't get out of bed and you have the nerve to say anything about Lucy. I just showed where you wouldn't get out of bed. And you keep on, and I'll find the video of you saying, Scott, I wish you could see how active your mother used to be. It's not like you're laying there an old lady. You're not. You was laying in bed, not even 40. You may have been right at, no, you weren't 40. Laying in bed. Right. And you wouldn't think someone like that, it would be a narcissist, but she's a huge narcissist. She is a monster. She is. Then, after her hours and hours of tirades last night, the nerve she has to, this is what I'm telling y'all, this is what got the live going this morning. I shared it on my community page because she talked about all of us last night. She said, at Shannon681, God help us all. No anger here. I was truly just joking. Truly, I was. Hashtag truce. What the fuck was you joking about? Saying that her grandma shouldn't have got prayers? Saying that her mom, she didn't take care of her? Saying that her daughter was heavy? What? What was you joking about, Tammy? Because last time I checked, jokes were funny. I do need to focus on my own medical and mental. Here she goes with her medical again. Ain't a damn thing wrong with you. Please forgive me and let's move on. If not, I understand. If I don't see a fresh positive tag, I gotta move on, Shannon, genuinely. Do more book thingies. You are great at that. Oh well. Be well, Tam Tam with a dove. Tammy, eat a bag of dicks. That is, I don't like to speak for Shannon, but I think Shannon will share that sentiment, and I think Angelo will too. So let's just go over to Angelo's and see what he said. House across the street from my mom because she had stage 4. Right. Some people aren't in that position, and that I understand, Amy Jane. I do. But she could have got out of that bed and went and seen her mom at the hospital. Her mom, fun fact, her mom lived in the same trailer park as Tammy was living in right then. She could have just walked across the yard. Throwing the thumbnails of the 6 file stream she hid, total of 14 plus hours yesterday. But today it's all supposed to be, a joke. You don't talk about my kids. You don't know anything about my children. Nothing. You know why? Because I don't come around and just put all their business on YouTube. You only know what I let you know, asshole. Here's what what our Angelo said. He said, I tried that truce thing with Spirit Finder, and she proceeded to refer to my rape, my parents, my looks, my sex, my wife, my kids, my parents. So yeah, truth. I've tried it too with Tammy. Yeah, Lucy, go over there and watch that. She's like, oh, I was laughing, William, and all of a sudden, my back bruised and my cheek bruised. And he said, yeah, me too. My side hurts, William, my ribs. Yeah, my ribs hurt too. Like, what the hell's going on in Mississippi? What is going on over there that you're both bruising out of nowhere and spontaneously combusting, but you have to worry about what Randy's doing over here at Randy's house, what Shannon's doing at Shandy's house. Shandy, I can't even talk. I just get tore up. And because they took care of us. What kind of piece of shit would I have been? I just spent week after week at Florida taking care of my dad. Spent 6 hours, diaper changed and fed him. Shandy, I don't know where it came from. Shannon and Randy's were. But she's always worried about what we're doing. Then the weirdo, after, she gets a night's sleep in her son's bed, goes and dances in the bathroom at the local theater and thinks that's completely normal. It's not normal, Tammy. I don't care who you are. That's not normal. That's a 5150 waiting to happen. Call skin popping. What's that? And there's nothing to be jealous over here at my house. Nothing to be jealous of. Nothing. None of us have anything that you don't have, Tammy. We just do better with what we have. Yeah, the day before she was live, she was making apologies. Yes. It lasted not even a day. Not even a day. Take your apology and shove it up your trailer park, bitch, because I don't give a shit. And I don't, before anybody gets it twisted, I don't care if you, I think it would be fun to live in a trailer park. My husband thinks I'm crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with living in a trailer. Life is what you make it. Sometimes you may not make it as hard as it's given to you right now, but you have to pull out by your fingernails. That's right, Lavender Sunday. If the people that are around now heard the vile things that she said about Lavender Sunday when she lost her son, I can't believe she has a soul in her chat. And I was listening to Lucy's stream this morning when she said, why do y'all even go in there and say hi? She don't look at her chat. She doesn't care about you. The only thing that she's going to care about is if you give her donos. Then she's going to love you until she don't. Then she's going to turn on you. Then she's going to make videos about you. Ask Embry. Ask Judge Jenny. Ask Uni. Ask anybody. Once you stop supporting her, it's over. Me too, Lucy. I don't mind trailers at all. That's right. Rich isn't money. Sure, I like to be able to pay the bills. I like to know our bills are paid and we don't have something to worry about. That's it. Whatever extra you have is extra. Actually a registered nurse, so it was natural for me to take care of my folks. God gives us a special gift. I agree with that, Joanne. Look, I did things for my grandma that I didn't think I could do. And I don't think I could do it for just anybody. But I could for her. It's just hard to explain. As long as you have a ceiling over your head, be happy. Garden shed cute and homey. Absolutely. I put a video on here. It said, it's not terrible that you're poor. You're poor. You just suck at being poor. And that's what that, I live in a trailer and it ain't great, but I'm happy in making it a home for me. There you go, Becky B. That's all you have to do. Guess who does all the funeral hair? Oh, wow, Snooks. Like I said, my friend Summer lives in a double wide that puts most houses to shame. It's beautiful. That's right, Keith. When you get knocked down, you have to get back up. You can't give up. Right, Joanne. Right. It's not easy. So whatever you choose to do is just simply what you're choosing to do. But Tammy, I'm telling you again, the more you talk about my kids or other people's kids on here, I'm going to interview your freaking family and expose you. I don't want to because I don't think we should have family up. I don't. But you're pushing it. You're pushing me. You're pushing people to do things they don't like to do. And I know that's kind of a gaslighting statement. I love them too, Lucy. I have too much junk, but I love those little houses. All right, I'm going to get off of here. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for watching me. I appreciate y'all more than you'll ever know. And I will talk to y'all very, very soon. Hopefully, I'm going to do a Google Meet tonight. I'm not 100% sure if I can or not. I love y'all. Tammy, just leave me alone. Leave me alone.